Hey, I'm Q RuPaul. Welcome to Lesson 10 in our series. Today we're going to be continuing with the verb tener, which means to have. I'm going to be showing you 5 plug-and-play phrases today. The first 4 are very a la carte, meaning if you find them useful, go ahead and write them down, but you could easily leave them out of your Spanish. The 5th one, however, is a must-have. That's what I really want you to focus on today. Let's start with a quick review. Tener means to have. That's the infinitive version. That means we haven't conjugated it. We're going to be using the word infinitive a lot in our plug-and-play phrases. I have, yo tengo. I can leave off the yo and just say tengo. You have, tú tienes. Or leave off tú and just say tienes. Here's our first plug-and-play phrase, tener ganas de plus infinitive. That means to feel like doing something or to have the desire to do something. In order to use this phrase, we have to conjugate the verb tener, but we're not going to conjugate the second verb that we plug in where it says infinitive. So if I want to translate the sentence, I feel like eating, I know I just have to conjugate the verb tener to be I, which is tengo, and then fill in to eat, which is comer. Tengo ganas de comer. So if we want to ask someone else if they feel like eating, all we have to do is change the verb tener. ¿Tienes ganas de comer? Here's our second plug-and-play phrase of the day. Tener tiempo para plus infinitive. To have time to do something. Since we already know that the verb comer means to eat, let's just plug that in and ask someone, do you have time to eat? ¿Tienes tiempo para comer? Now, if you just want to say, I have time or I don't have time, you can just leave off the para and the verb. No tengo tiempo. No, I don't have time. Our third phrase is super easy. You don't have to plug in any verb. Tener prisa, to be in a hurry. Tengo prisa, I'm in a hurry. Our fourth phrase of the day is also super easy. We don't have to plug in anything. We're just going to conjugate the verb tener. Tener sueño, to be tired. Tengo sueño, I'm tired. As I mentioned at the beginning of the lesson, the first 4 were a la carte. Learn them, don't learn them, it's up to you. This is the one I absolutely want you to focus on and learn. Tener que plus infinitive. To have to do something. Now you have to resist the temptation to translate this phrase word for word and just learn it as tener que plus infinitive. Don't try to translate that que. Que has a different translation depending how it's used in Spanish, and in this particular phrase, we don't translate it to English at all. This phrase works just like all the rest of them. We're only conjugating the verb tener, and then we just plug in the infinitive of any other one. So, I have to eat would be, tengo que comer. Here's a sentence that utilizes some of the cognate tricks I taught you early on in the course. You have to confirm the reservation. Tienes que confirmar la reservación. So to review, tener ganas de plus infinitive, to feel like doing something. Tener tiempo para plus infinitive, to have time to do something. Tener prisa, to be in a hurry. Tener sueño, to be tired. Tener que plus infinitive, to have to do something. Linda and I have created a short dialogue with multiple phrases that utilize the verb tener. But before I show it to you, I need to teach you 4 new words that you haven't seen before that are used in that dialogue. Here they are. Pero, but, hacer, to do. Remember the H is silent in Spanish. Que, with an accent over the E, means what. Trabajar, to work. Tengo ganas de comer. ¿Tienes hambre?
Sí, pero no tengo tiempo para comer. Tengo prisa.
¿Qué tienes que hacer?
Tengo sueño, pero tengo que trabajar.
Well, that's the end of the lesson. As usual, I encourage you to go out and practice everything you've learned today and in previous lessons. Remember, if you don't practice, you're not going to get any better. Hasta luego.